During the standoff, Indian and Chinese soldiers haven't fired bullets at each other for over half a century now, since the battle in Sikkim in 1967. But Indian politicians are not like soldiers. They don't worry about bullets. They will fire whatever they want to. And that's what's happening right now, especially because the government hasn't come out with any specific details of what is happening on the border. Joining me live now is Vaibhav Agarwal, founder president of Yuva Bharat Foundation and is linked with the BJP. Rahan Gupta is spokesperson of the Congress party and is in charge of their social media outreach as well. Welcome to you both. Rohan, coming to you first. Rahul Gandhi has asked direct questions of the government about what the reality is on the ground. It's become a very big issue. We've just broken news that a disengagement has begun to happen on the back of those military talks. But you believe that the government has still not come out with enough information, and that's what Rahul Gandhi's point is, Rohan.
Absolutely. Rahul ji has been asking government from, I think, 29th May, that please tell the country what's happening. There are reports by experts in the country that Chinese have occupied up to 60
square kilometer area. So our question is very simple. What is the situation on ground? That's it. The country has right to know. We have seen all types of arcs from BJP, Neeli arc, Peeli arc, but we have not seen Lal arc against China. The country is asking simple question. Please let us know whether Chinese have occupied our area or not.
Yeah.
Simple.
Okay. Vaibhav, this is a delicate situation as far as China is concerned. This is a situation where talks are going on at multiple different levels. This is not like Pakistan where firing happens every single day. This is, a situation where you're talking about two equals, India and China, both large countries. They have a robust border mechanism. But the question still stands from the opposition. Why is there no clarity? Why is this silent treatment being given from the government? Why are there only some vague statements about what's happening?
Shiv, very good evening to Rohan Bhai. I hope he's safe. And of course, I'm very worried for you guys and my friends in the media. I hope they keep safe because Delhi is not a safe place to live right now.
Thank you.
Any which ways. So, Shiv, you've covered defense for a very long time. You're one of the youngest journalists in defense.
Not so young, but yes, continue.
In the defense. But my perspective is defense is a very light, a very serious and a very need-to-know basis perspective. Now, yes, there are news that are coming in from certain corners that, Pakistan has occupied Indian territory. There may have been some speculations of some interview interpretations of the defense minister of the country. But I don't understand one thing. What's the rush? There is a government in play. There is a full majority in the parliament. There is no disturbance on the ground. There is complete peaceful situation. The government is responsible for it. Give it time. Don't rush it. These are matters of defense. These are matters of international border defense.
Sure.
These are matters to be discussed only need-to-know basis, and at the time when the classified operations will become over and unclassified.
Rohan, okay.
And correct me if I'm wrong.
Which brings me to a question.
I also want to point one question.
Yeah.
Point that, last 2 years back, I was on the same debate with you, with Rohan Bhai or someone else from the Congress perhaps, I don't remember. And we were debating whether Rahul Gandhi had dinner or lunch and with the Chinese counterpart when Doklam was happened.
Yeah.
Congress has never given a clarification on that.
Okay.
Rahul Gandhi is a sitting member of parliament.
I want to focus just on the current standoff for the moment. Yes, we've seen the Rahul Gandhi during Doklam issue and stuff, but I want to keep that aside for the moment. But Rohan, whatever the politics may be between the BJP and the Congress, one thing is true, and I am a defense journalist. You know me well. I don't take sides. My sense is that there is something happening. It's very serious. Viewers who watch India Today will get a factual picture of what's happening on the ground. But my sense is that there are some stray reports painting a certain picture of what's happening on the ground. But given how delicate this situation, do you think it's more important to score political points, or is it more important for the situation to be dealt with in the best way that the government deems necessary?
I absolutely agree with you. There is no question of politics here. All we are saying is just let us know what's happening. We have seen on social media there are certain images being circulated as Indian soldiers.
Yeah.
At least come on. If you see those images, And if I hope those are not true, but as an Indian, our blood boils. So we are just asking as citizens of this country, please let us know what's happening. We are with government in this situation. We are never opposed what government is doing. We are with them. But at the end of the day, when reports are coming from everywhere, when the experts are writing that Chinese have occupied 60 square kilometers, and it's not coming from one source. You can see social media, you can see the media, it's everywhere. So I think as an Indian, we have right to know what's happening.
Yeah.
Let government do whatever they are doing. As a whole country is with you. We are fighting pandemic. At the same time, we are fighting Chinese intrusion. But at the same time, I don't feel that the basic right of knowing facts should be taken away. Nobody is opposing the government.
Okay. No, okay.
They should inform us what's happening.
No,
how
as
much India, Chinese has come in as far as LSE is concerned. That's it.
Okay.
I think that should not be difficult for government to.
As a journalist, I see, technically I completely agree with you, Rohan, that everybody has a right to know, especially when it has to do with sovereignty. But I also, there is a sense that sometimes politics takes things over. And Vaibhav, you've got Rajnath Singh, the defense minister, who has given a multiple interviews, giving his position on this situation. So it's not actually the case that the government hasn't been talking, but there is a sense that the government hasn't commented on specific claims like, territory being taken over, or ye ghus ke aa gaye hain 3 kilometer andar. The specifics have not been commented on, and that's where this discrepancy was. Because otherwise there is no silence. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has given 3 interviews so far on this.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. Thanks. I really appreciate that you pointed that out. And, we've been able to now draw a fine line between a clarification on our stand, which has been duly made by multiple interviews from the Defense Minister's office and by Defense Minister himself. And we now are asking for what's going on, which is the picture on the ground. So we are literally asking for a live telecast, or either in way of pictures or in way of news. Now, what we've done is we've come back with clarification saying this is what the government is doing. Okay, this is my opinion. In my opinion, the defense minister has come back and given interviews, and he's clearly said that, look, there is a tension that is brewing. Everyone knows about it. The international media is quoting about it. The Indian media is quoting about it.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a tension. No doubt about it. I accept it. However, I also tell you that we'll handle it. Now, that handle it result, what we want, what Congress is trying to ask for, is a result-oriented approach, and asking, okay, when you say we'll handle it, what do you mean by saying we'll handle it? What is happening? How are you handling it? Of course, I will not tell. Of course, I don't expect the government to come back with a handling strategy.
I'll ask the question. Rohan, is there a sense that the Congress, and I'll see, please, I am a journalist who believes that the opposition has 100% right to ask questions, and it should ask questions, and I will always support that. I am simply saying that there is an element of politics in this, Rohan. The defense minister has come out, he has said, हाँ अच्छी खासी संख्या में आ गए हैं, वो border के उस तरफ हैं, कुछ intrusion, there was some confusion over whether he talked about an intrusion, but he has stayed away from talking about the specifics because this is a difficult country that we've dealt with. We have a history with them where certain words can be twisted out of context, and it could affect the bilateral talks that are happening at different levels. I am simply saying, has Rahul Gandhi missed that larger point?
No, absolutely not. If Mr. Rajnath Singh, he can talk in interview these points, why government can't make official statement what's happening? See, again, you are missing the basic point. We are not against. Just listen to me. I am saying very, very, very basic point. What is the situation on ground? That's it. We have right to know. See, if you are saying that there is silence from both sides, then why we are getting such disturbing images on social media? What is comment of BJP? I think, okay, we don't want to ask any. Just let BJP spokesperson tell those images were fake. I think we have right to know that much. We are not, when Mr. Rajnath Singh, he can give 3 interviews, he can touch the subject directly, indirectly.
Yes,
brilliant.
He is indirectly saying that Chinese have entered our border. I think what is wrong in telling country that what is the situation on ground?
20 seconds. 20 seconds left, Vaibhav, for an answer.
We have right to know what's happening after
first of all,
disturbing images of the soldiers on social media.
Point-wise reply. Whether we have to deny, whether the political party, Bharatiya Janata Party, has to deny the images that are floating around, the answer is no.
Absolutely.
It is not for the political class to
question
I am giving this opportunity
Point
to
number
you.
one.
You please deny.
Okay.
Security, and the defense ministry will do it. That is not for the political class to handle.
I just want to
Point
end by
number two,
saying,
how much do we tell that? Yes, there will be a time when
How
we
much
tell
time
it. Now
will
you
it take,
understand.
Vaibhav?
I
the
just-
revolution
okay.
that's happening.
Okay.
At any point in time, it is coming through proper channels. The news is coming through proper channels.
How
The
much
good
time
news-
will it take
Journalists
just
are
to
not
say
on
that
ground.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, one second.
All.
The good news is whether, we will continue to ask the questions of the government. We will continue to support the questions that are being asked of the government. Right now, we can confirm to all of our citizens, and Vaibhav and Rohan are two upstanding citizens of this country. We're very happy to report that disengagement has begun to happen in at least two of those standoff points, and I'm sure both of you are also happy. And Rohan, I appreciate the fact that you brought up those videos which were disturbing, but I can tell you that that becomes a rabbit hole. Psychological operations between both sides are going to continue to happen, and I can tell you that it becomes very uncomfortable for governments to comment one way or the other. So right now you'll have to be happy with my word as a journalist, and if you see my tweets, you will know whether those pictures and videos are real or not. But I agree with you, we will keep asking those questions of the government. Rahan Gupta, Vaibhav Agarwal, thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining me on this.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Gandhi here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.